Welcome back to Old Tradition, my viewers and subscribers. All my new viewers are come on. My goodness, me love Nancy. And I thank you guys so much for watching the videos. Um, I see some of the comments. And I've been very busy lately. So I might have to check out to see all the other comments that were left. Um, I thank my regular viewers and I thank my subscribers for subscribing. But share the videos with your friends. You know, it's something good that you can share. What I do here is something that you can share. You know, we have a tendency to want us to spread rumors and share rumors, even if we're not sure if the information is correct. But it's not time for that now. Share something that is meaningful and you can learn something from. So I'm going to ask you to share the videos. Well, today I'm going to be coming from the Proverb of the Week segment. You know, you notice me change up my style. Me in a black and white today. Hey! Yeah, man, me I change up my style. So now, this is my first proverb. It's gonna be, it's a Jamaican one. And it says, God make man for walk straight, but right from make him walk clean. And we all know that alcohol alters one's judgment. It also makes one walk wobbly. This proverb is addressing the negative effects of alcohol on mankind. Many people think the use of alcohol can solve their problems, but it is false, because when you drink the alcohol and you get drunk, you feel high and tipsy. But once the alcohol wears off, the trouble is there waiting for you. Alcohol destroys marriages and family life. Alcohol is definitely not a substitute for family stability. The person who consumes the alcohol is on his or her way to destruction. Right? Now, the English version says, God makes man walking straight or upright, but white rum causes him to walk lean or tilted. And that is coming from the reality category. The other one is a biblical proverb. So you see, we have the Bible to back us up to understand that alcohol is not something that you just keep drinking all the time. You know, a little wine is good for the stomach, but it's not something that you should make a habit. It's not a good thing. No, this one says, and I think it's found in the book of Proverbs. The book of Proverbs in the Bible, and I'm not talking about my book of Proverbs. Wine is a mocker, and strong drink is raging. Whosoever is deceived by it is not wise. Now, alcohol can be very useful as a disinfectant, cleaner, a preservative, a fuel, a solvent, but excessive consumption is extremely dangerous. As the proverb says, it mocks you. For some folks, it makes them violent and it lands them in jail. Wise people stay away from alcohol because they know the implications of its consumption. As you will notice, apart from supermarket, liquor stores are strategically located in low-income areas. That's what I've observed, which makes it easily accessible for the poor and the frustrated. So now you get frustrated or you hear bad news, you run go to the liquor store because it's you don't have to drive there, you can just walk there. And I remember while living in Jersey City, in like a quarter-mile radius, you have 3 liquor stores. I don't even know if it's real quarter-mile. I doubt it's quarter-mile. 3 liquor stores. I'm saying, wow. And it's always filled with men. You understand? And it seems as those men don't work. Another thing I've noticed about the liquor, the alcohol is, I watch a lot of African movies, and I think that is a poor way to portray your handling of problems in the movies, and it happens in real life too. When you're watching the movies and you notice a man might lose his shipment of goods that he ordered from China, or maybe his business is not going so well, or maybe his woman left him or whatever, or his wife left him. The first thing the man will do is, oh, and he's, getting very dramatic. And then the next thing, he goes into his house, and they have bars in their homes. The rich people in Nigeria have bars in their homes, and they're going. I wouldn't say the rich people. Generally, if they have, if they have a job or whatever, they always have bar in their home with different liquor. And once they get in, they start to drink. They don't even, some give me a cup of tea and they start to drink. And then all of a sudden they get drunk, and they drink themselves into a stupor and laying on the ground or whatever. And I said that is a poor way, to teach people how to handle problems, young people. And I've seen many movies just like that. I've never seen where you see them going to pray and, or trying to think over the problem or talk it over with somebody. The first thing they do is drink liquor. And I think that's not a good way to handle problems, for people to see. Okay, I just wanted to say that. Now, my third proverb is Puss and dog na have same luck. Puss and dog na have same luck. That's a Jamaican proverb, and it means you can do something and get away with it, but if I do it, I'm going to get in trouble. You can steal something and get away with it, but if I steal it, I'm going to get caught. You practice something consistently and nothing ever happens, but as soon as I join you, I get caught. I have to pay the consequences for it. And you've been doing it for years and nothing happened, but once I do it, I get myself in trouble. So you see, you cannot follow your friend. You cannot follow your friend because your friend can run faster than you. And when you go thief and your friend faster than you run gun and you slow and you get catch, you can't blame nobody, So you have to really be mindful of the friends that you keep, and that is a proverb from the warning and instruction category of my proverb. And the English version is cats and dogs. Oh, the cat is not as lucky as the dog, right? The cat is not as lucky as the dog. So don't think what happens to your friend, what happened to your friend will actually happen to you. No, sometimes they're smarter than you, right? They're doing this for a long time. They're stealing for a long time. Some young children love going to the store and shoplift. And them skill, they are good at it, but you go, yes, you look guilty. They say, come here. When you come, you get caught, and they're going to have to take a picture with this thing that you steal. Yeah, have you ever gone into the supermarket and see Oh, people go in there and steal pampers, steal meat, steal, and they take a picture holding up the meat. You have to be careful, be very mindful. And that is also from the warning and instruction category, okay? Now, another one is, I did ask a mama how her mouth long so. And she say, yeah, grow me picnic you will see. That is a Jamaican proverb. And the English version for that, I'm going to give you the meaning in a minute. The English version for that is, the pig asks her mother, Mom, why is your mouth so long? And she answered and said, My child, you're growing, you will see, or you'll understand better as you grow up. Now we know that the pigs, they have to dig, use their mouth to dig for food. And if you are from the country, you know how they raise hogs and stuff. You know that sometimes the hog, people will plant the cocoa or that shit, and the hog, you can't make the hog get in a cocoa field now, because he will dig it up and eat them. You understand me? They do that. They also use their mouth to dig into the ground like a little hole where the water can go in, and they can go in and wallow. Because I think their bodies eat up fast, so that is why they always want to go into a little swamp of water and walla, forget, keep the body cool. So they use their mouth to dig. Even if you put a pig at a dry place, after a few days they start digging into the ground, and if you put water there, they just wallow in it, because that's a pig. So that's what that means, right? So the ask the mama, oh, your mouth so long. And the mother say, yeah, grow me picnic, you will see. So as the pig grows up, the pig will understand that you have to dig for food, and you have to use your mouth to dig for food, and you have to also use your mouth to dig where you can find a place to wallow. And even us as people, when our children will watch us in the kitchen and we're cooking and stuff, but eventually as they look and learn, they can make some tea, they can scramble an egg, they can, you know what I'm saying? They can fry plantain or whatever, because they learn from the parent. So that's what that simply means. And that is from the reality category of the Proverbs. I think I have 2 more or 3 more. Let me see. Okay. This one is a Nigerian one. And it says, what an old person can see sitting down, a young person cannot see standing. And there's no English version, because this is pretty much English. And what that means is that old people are more experienced. They have been there, done that. So whenever they try to warn you against certain things, it's because they know the dangers. They have been there already, and they understand life much more than the younger person. So sometimes it's good to heed the warning. And especially when you know what they're saying is true, you try not to get yourself involved into certain things, because then you don't have to have your own experience. You can learn from the mistakes of others. You can learn from other people's experience. But people always say experience is the best teacher, but I disagree, because you don't need your own experience. Most of the things that we see in the Bible, some people who get in trouble like Solomon and all those other men, you don't have to make the same mistake. You learn from them. When you see certain things happen around you, you don't have to make that same mistake, Those things are there for you to learn from. So you try to go the other way. So what an old person will see sitting down, when you stand up, you can't see it because you're young. You don't understand. I have another proverb said, "You're young, but I don't know hurricane." That's what this means. So you have to be warned, and that is also coming out of the warning and instruction category. Okay. Now another one. This is also a Jamaican one. It says, "Tan pan crooked and cut straight." Tan pan crooked and cut straight, and it it simply means you're on a crooked path now, but things will change. Things will soon be all right. We all know that life is a process, and we have to set short-term goals and reach them, long-term goals and reach them as well, right? We have to just stay focused because things change. No condition is permanent. Today you will be here and you're struggling and you're going through, and then 6 months later I come back and you have found your way out, because time and chance happen to every man. People evolve, conditions change. That is why I see it so disgusting when people try to use people's downfall and curse them, because time changes. You don't stay in the mud all the time. You evolve over time, you know. And sometimes the person you meet when you're going up, that's the person, the same people you meet when you're coming down. So we have to be careful how we use people's misfortune and use it against them. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You turn pan crooked and cut straight. So you learn how to navigate the system. You try to live within your means. You don't go overboard. You don't try to live up to the Joneses' expectation, because you're not a Jones. You're Brown. You understand? You're Williams. So nobody try to live like the Joneses, guys. You're not. Learn to tie a knot. Learn not to use up all your money that you work in for the week, and then later on you start borrowing other people's money. It doesn't work like that. You have to stay on crooked and cut straight. You have to learn to save for a rainy day. You have to economize. You cannot spend more than what you earn, or else you're going to be a pauper. My mother used to say, it's not how much you can, it's not how much you work, it's how much you can save. It's in my book of Proverbs too. I'll give it to you one of these days. It's not how much you can work, how much you work. I hear some people about how they make 6 figures and then don't have not even a part to peep into. And trust me, they make money, but where they? And the person who doesn't make a lot is doing very well. Listen, when you're working, you don't make your pride turn into a fool here. Because you drink out all the little money, sport it out, shoes it out, dress it out, jewel it out, food it out, eat it out, and you don't have nothing saved for rainy day. You cannot even buy a Fenzik or a Cafenol. You cannot even buy a Tylenol if you're sick. You understand me? Because you didn't stay on crooked and cut straight. You get so carried away that you just spend, and you depend on the next paycheck. No, sometimes it might not come on time. What if it not come on time? You don't have 2 cents to lick on the other one. No, man. Turn pan crooked and cut straight. Now, the final one I want to give you, and this is a bonus, because I think This is about 6 I'm giving you now. The 6th one I'm giving you. It says, every hoe of them stick a bush. Every hoe of them stick a bush. It's also a Jamaican proverb. And it's from the reality section. Um, and you know, that has to do, it's not just reality. It's also from the love and romance section as well. It's every one of them stick a bush. Right? You know a hoe that we used to clean up the ear that you want to plant. Right? And then you have to use a stick in there too. So it can work very well. The hoe alone by itself can't work. You need a stick. So it doesn't matter how tall or short you are, whether you're rich or poor, whether you're black or white, whether you're cute or you're ugly. Everybody every woman have a man for her, and every man have a woman for him. You might not be able to find them right away, but there's somebody for everybody. They say there are more women than men, but trust me, God have your little piece of wood somewhere. Don't worry yourself. You will find it one of these days. So that's what that means. Every hoe of them stick a bush, and the English version is the English version for that is every hoe has its own stick. Right? Because beauty is not, people think it's only pretty people find lovers, but beauty is not facial or in the skin. Because you have beautiful skin. Because you have some people with beautiful skin and pretty face. And believe you me, I lie this thing them on 2 foot. Right? Some pretty people and cute people are a recipe for disaster and heartbreak. So sometimes you will see a pretty woman with what you will call an ugly man. You're looking at the man's face, but maybe the man's heart is beautiful. He cares, he treats his wife well and everything. You understand? So you can't look at people's face and say they're ugly. Who are you to call somebody ugly? Who am I to call somebody ugly when God created the person? What we call ugly, sometimes we see some lovely people and we call them ugly. Listen, not because somebody lip thick, that don't mean them ugly. That lip there for a reason. Not because somebody eye big, you say them ugly. God, the man, the other woman, they're going to see something where you can't see because you have the eye for it. You understand? You have some people have eye cheekbone. Some people that do anything forget eye cheekbone. And you tell people about them cheekbone look like us. You don't do that. And God make them, I said to somebody one time, I say, I was kind of ugly toward them. And the man say, it's not me make them. No, first he said they're special. Some said special. Please them the ugly to the man said, no, me make them, and God make them. I couldn't say another word. Because it's true. That made me get back in myself and say, who am I to tell the man saying to them ugly? And God made them special. So every hoe has them stick a bush. Right? Every hoe has its own stick. And that is coming from the love and romance and the reality. It's in 2 different categories. So until next time, like and share the videos, and make sure you add your pens and your paper ready. Well, me done talk now, so you just have to really take it from when you watch the videos. then you can write them down from there. But it's good to have these proverbs under your belt. And enough of them, enough of them. I have 100 page or 100 and something pages of proverbs, and I've been collecting them for the past 25 years. So enough me have. So look out for another video next week on Proverbs for the week. Alright? So take good care of yourself until I see you next time.